Everybody, and welcome back to the other 100 tiles and level 90 Entombed. Let's go ahead and get started. We got lots of chips to collect here and some blocks in our way, kind of like from Blocked In. Let's see what we need to do here. Uh-oh, we're going to need to time this. Okay, go for another one. Yeah, we can't get that last one. Okay, so I want to say that's pretty much what that hint says. Don't get greedy, you do need all the keys, but there are 88 extra chips. 88 extra chips, okay, well that's definitely something. Let's go ahead and try this again, now that we know what the hint says. I guess that needs to be one of the 88 extras. And the one over there by the hint probably needs to as well. I don't think we can get that one with the amount of space the block has to go through there. Anyway, I've got another thing on my mind tonight. I know this is kind of becoming a regular thing for this set LP, but you ever have someone who just says something, not to you, but just in general, that just kind of makes you go, what? People like this actually exist? Really? Like, you just keep going, oh, my faith in humanity has been tanked. Big time. I just had one of those days. Well, 2 days, actually. Okay, I can get one more at least. Maybe even that other one, but I'll leave it be. Anyway, it's not even anything major or anything. It's, well, at least to me, it may be to somebody else, and that's kind of what's worrying me. But I know I'm not really ultimately responsible for it. He is. The gist of it is that I tend to be one of those people who gets really uptight when someone pretty much bashes a person who's emotionally struggling with stuff. And I say that just because, you know, I've had emotional struggles in the past, and before even going through all that, you know, I would have these sorts of episodes too, where I'd see someone going through something, and I'd be like, really? They're going through that? That's bothering them? What? You know? And eventually, people walked alongside me and helped me see that that really wasn't a good response. That's not really very helpful, or sensitive, or empathetic, or edifying. None of that. Anyway, I'm just gonna go and get that because we're gonna come back there with the red key and whatnot. I guess what I'm trying to say is, oh, I missed that. I was trying to. You guys can see what I was trying to do there, but it gives me a little bit more time to tell this story. I was on an article online that had to do with things that you really shouldn't be saying to people who have been abused emotionally, and I thought it was a great article. It had some great information, it was very well written, it was very balanced, it was just such a nice article. And then out of the blue, this dude shows up, and he basically says things like, oh come on, be a big boy and get up, or at least your head's not being chopped off by ISIS. And it's like, really? We're bringing ISIS into this discussion? I mean, okay, come on. Not that I condone anything they're doing. Believe me, I do not. But it just bugs me when people bring something like that into a conversation. Mainly just because drawing comparisons like that is almost never a good idea. Plus, I feel like bringing ISIS into a conversation is kind of like the new Godwin's Law. It's like bringing Hitler into a conversation, trying to draw comparisons. And it's just not a good idea. It really isn't. And not only is it not a good idea, but it's just terribly, terribly insensitive. And, well, let's just say that the conversation I tried to have with this guy was really frustrating. And I tried to reason with him and be nice to him, but at the same time be kind of firm at the, you know, I don't know. It was just, it just didn't go anywhere, and finally he decided to put into it. If he didn't, I would have eventually. I just wanted to. The main reason why I did it to begin with was because I wanted to see how people like this thought, because I feel like, you know, I've got a soft spot in my heart, first of all, for people who have these kind of struggles, and I want to know what other people have tried to tell them, because I want to avoid being that. I do not want to be that kind of person in their lives, and if I can avoid it by any means, you know, possible, I'll try to avoid it. It's just seeing that is just such a, it's such a down point for me. It's just like, I cannot believe that that actually is a thing. Anyway, that's my little rant. Sorry if that was kind of a little bit of a tangent here, but we barely have enough room there. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait here for this one. And quickly grab that there. Okay, so now we go back here, we take care of this. Let's open that up so that it actually goes there. Alright, we're getting down to 47 chips. That's one way. And at least we know where the exit is. Okay, we're going to clone a block here. Let's just go here and see how long this is. This is not very long at all. Yeah, okay. I think we can get 20 chips in that amount of time, though. I think we can get 20 chips in that amount of time. Shouldn't be too bad. Go. Okay, yeah, that was not good. Oh boy. Okay, let's try this again. Don't come back, don't come back. Yes! Okay, good. Alright, let's get out of here. And yeah, the left block does not have an exit under it. Okay, Babysitter. Hitting a red button will release the next fireball after 15 seconds. Guide all 5 to safety. Okay, so there's a fireball, there's a trap button. Okay, so it needs to go there. Okay, let's do that. Come on, fireball. You know you want to. Yeah, there you go. Alright, this is going to get more complex as time goes on, so we probably won't have nearly as much waiting in some of these later rooms. This one, though, is pretty easy. It's just a timing thing. There's no actual block pushing to do like there is everywhere else. Come on. Come on. Psst. Hey. There you go. Okay, this one. What do we have here? Okay, so it's going to come from there, and we want it to go into that. Okay, this is going to be kind of a little tricky. Okay, there. That should do. Whoa! Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't realize that it was already coming out. Sorry about that. I'm trying to think what else has been going on lately. Did I say the other day that I went to see Avengers Age of Ultron? I think I did. Got a lot done at work today. It was a good, productive day. Had a Mario Kart tournament tonight. Wasn't very good. I kept getting disconnected, which almost never happens to me. So it was kind of a weird night. And I kept getting placed in rooms that were just starting races, so it was just a weird timing thing. And then, as a result, I wasn't able to get as much done within the prescribed time limit, so that wasn't very good. But hopefully next week will be a little bit better. Alright, let's try this again. In fact, let's do that. That'll save some time. That way we don't have to push another block. Alright. There you go. Man, now we got a lot of time. How much time did we waste there last time? We were in there for quite a while, weren't we? Okay. This is going to be kind of cramped. Okay, so we need to do that. I feel like I did this wrong. Yep, I'm pretty sure I did this wrong. I didn't think I'd have much trouble on this level. I really didn't. But apparently today is just not my day. Alright, come on, fireball. Come out, come out, come out from that trap. What? Game, are you lagging on me again? You lagging on me again? Seriously, come on. This is not the time to be lagging. This is the time to be running around and not dying. Because I'm bored and running around. Come on, release. There. Alright. So yeah, we're just standing here I'm standing. I'm in a level and I'm standing. I'm in a level and I'm standing. There we go. And engage. Alright. I feel like I say engage to everything now that I've watched Star Trek The Next Generation a little bit. It's just one of those things I picked up on. And I haven't actually watched a little bit since the last time, or I haven't watched that much since the last time we talked about it, just a little bit. And it's actually seeming to get a little better. It's not quite as stilted as it was in its first season, so that's been nice. It's still got room for improvement, but definitely better, which I appreciate. Okay, I think I see what we need to do here. We need to do that, and then we need to switch. I'm just going to put it there just so we don't run out of time or something. Come on. There you go. Alright, so in this room, we got a cloner here. And like, kind of the gimmick of this one, well, we had a block on there when we were doing that, is that you really have to make sure that that fireball has some room to wander around before it goes up, which is why I'm going to have it do that for now. And now I'm going to put this there, and then, or this here first of all, and that. Wait a minute, that. Okay, then we'll do a little bit of that. Okay, and we're free. We can now move on. Yay! It really isn't such a bad level. You just have to make sure you learn each room and don't make any silly mistakes like I was doing. Okay, falling up the steps. This level is probably one of the few levels I don't like in this set. It's got a great concept, which you can see right here, where we fall up the steps. But it's really tough to get through. And it's really long, too. At least it feels long. And, okay. Remember how this bomb is positioned relative to the staircase above. Okay, so we need 3 yellow keys to get that green key. Gotcha. And then you have all this dodging here, and this isn't actually even the worst of it. There's even more. We need to get the tank switch for that. We need 2 more yellow keys. Making some progress. We got 1, and we got a mechanism there that we can see what's cloning and stuff. Though we don't really know what it's cloning. Okay, here's another yellow key, but we need to go through this ice maze to get through it. I think this is the right path, yes. Here's where things get tricky. We not only have toggling cycles to worry about, but we also have these balls, and I mistimed that little jump to the other side. It's basically the wall jumping concept from a few levels ago, taken to the nth degree. And it is really, really, really hard. I actually, when I played this optimizing it, I made sure to come up with a way to do that that really didn't involve any sort of weird timing. Well, I take that back. It didn't... Oh, come on. Here we go. It's starting already, guys. It is starting. Basically, it involves some weird timing, but it's completely predictable, and there isn't really that much time wasted. That's what I meant to say. It's just... trying to figure out how to do it just on a normal run is really, really, really crazy. Also, happy Star Wars Day. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of this video. I haven't really been doing anything to celebrate, really. The main thing I posted on Facebook earlier today was a little link to a piano duet of the Cantina Band in kind of a ragtime style. And the reason why I posted that was because today is actually the 360th birthday of the guy who has been credited with the invention of the piano as we know it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is... And then the thing is, they get stuck behind stuff as well, and that can get really complicated. But I think we got the cycles worked out. Ugh. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to wait in here until another one passes, just to be safe. Okay, but if that weren't enough, we got even more to do. I mean, there's like tons of stuff in this level. And this glider thing is really, really uncanny because it goes both ways. Alright, so we got our green key. Now, we have all these green doors to open up here, which is cool. So let's do that. And now we can widen the gap between toggle button presses. I said clone button earlier, my bad. By doing that, let me go ahead and get this. And this trap button obviously connects to that trap, so we're going to need to get a block there. Which is where things get even more interesting. So now we can switch the tanks for the upper room. And I'm actually going to go ahead and, whoa. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this guy goes in that little spot. Also, wait a minute, that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to, oh wait, I can retrieve it that way. Okay, thank goodness. But you'll notice now that the toggle walls have stopped going. And the reason for that is because the tanks were switched, and there was a tank guarding that fireball that was switching the toggle walls. There we go. I hate doing that. I know Andrew even hates doing that too, so I don't even know why that's in this level. I'm sure he has a reason for it, but still, it's just one of those things that is kind of a little irritating. Alright, so now we've pressed the button, and that clones a glider, which has restarted the wall mechanism. And the reason why I pushed the fireball down through here is so that the bomb would get exploded, which is why the hint's there. While we're at it, I'm going to go up here and do two things. I'm going to get all the chips here where the tank mechanism was, and then I'm going to go and take the block back down for that next bit. And also, I need to get the... Really? Oh, man! You've got to be kidding. You have got to be kidding. That just happened? That just happened. Guys. Wow. How embarrassing, as Yoda would say. What I really want to do to celebrate Star Wars Day on my Facebook profile is to post some quotes from lesser-known Star Wars properties. Like, not just the movies, but like, oh, you know, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, you know, the video game, or the Clone Wars TV series, which is a great TV show if you can make it past the first season. I really enjoyed it, personally. Yeah, just stuff like that. I feel like that stuff needs some love, too. And, of course, we got a new movie coming out, which is super exciting. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, maybe this isn't that bad. Okay, there. Okay, we were able to make it past that, surprisingly. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, I don't really need to go there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, almost forgot. I'm glad there are only 3. I'm very glad there are only 3. That is definitely a comfort. Let's see. Let's go through here again. Do this bit. I hate redoing stuff. I really do. By the way, speaking of redoing stuff, the second I've officially started to record videos for the second half of Broken Age, which I know quite a few of you guys are looking forward to. And I gotta say, it is a significant step up in difficulty from Part 1. Or Act 1, as it were. I guess if you time this like this, the whole ball thing's not bad, so... Never mind on that being unfair, it's not that bad. Okay. Start the glider. But yeah, it is definitely difficult, and... Well, the reason why I mentioned redoing stuff is because you're pretty much going through the same areas as the first half, but you're doing it with the other character, and it's so interesting. Like, just seeing the other person's perspective is really fascinating, and I really like the idea a lot. But, yeah, it's pretty cool, and I really can't wait to see where it goes. I've heard some mixed things from people, but they were mainly people who were just really super hyped for the second half, which honestly, I kind of forgot about the game because it has been so long since I first played it, and I know that's kind of a little bit sad, but I guess I was just... Oh my goodness, seriously? Seriously? There's no other blocks, are there? There's no other blocks here. Oh my goodness, there are no other blocks. There are no other blocks. No. Oh, why did I do that? Ugh. Okay. Again. Let's do this again. In fact, you know what? No, I'm not going to cut anything out because I've never done that before in this LP, and I really don't want to start doing it now. Not now. We're almost done. We're on at level 92 for crying out loud. We can do this. Okay. We can do this as long as we don't die of anything silly. It's just, you see what I mean when I say that this level is so long, and the length of it, when compounded with all the challenge, can just make for some really frustrating gameplay. And I know that this is meant to be a hard level, but a hard level could still be a fun level, and we've seen examples of this throughout Andrew's sets. I guess there are just differing definitions of fun for various people, because I'm sure there are people out there who might find this fun, so I really can't be that unfair toward this. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so we got 3. We can now go over here. Oh, they're going... I guess we're kind of ahead of the pace. Okay, great. We're ahead of the pace. Good. As long as we can make it out alive, that would be amazing. I want to say that there was a really easy level or two coming up here in this set. So, oh wait, why did I go up here? My bad. I'm starting to daydream about what's coming up, which I really... Wow. Wow. Okay. Yep. All the rage. This episode is going to be Rage Central. I really shouldn't call it Rage, though, because I don't really rage that much. It's just Frustration Central. Salty Central. Whatever you want to call it. And I've already had a pretty frustrating evening with Mr. Insensitive and Mario Kart's madness going nuts with that, so I really don't need something ridiculously hard right now. Okay. Also, I know those are really silly things to be complaining about, so I really shouldn't be complaining too much. It's just been a long day. Good day, just a long day. Okay, the cycles seem to be lining up fairly well here. Like, when they change, I think I'm just at the right spot. Oof. I might take that back. There we go. Alright. Moving on. I'm moving on. Move on, move on. I need to listen to some Ray Charles. That just reminded me of that. Alright. We're not going to take some crazy unnecessary detour up there. We're going to do this first. Okay. Watch out for you. Okay. Good, good, good. Haven't said that in a while. Make it over here. Whoa, that was really closely placed together. Was not expecting that. Do. Okay, good. I know that just sounds really weird, especially if you're not really watching what's on the screen. Even if you are watching what's on the screen, but still, it is fun to do that. Okay. So now I'm going to go and take care of everything up here. Hopefully without any hiccups with balls or blocks or gliders or anything else. There we go. Okay, we got it. We got this. Totally got this. on. Yes. Okay. Stop right there. Stop right there! Okay, now this. Alright, we got it. Now we just need to go here and go to the exit. Woo! I'm so glad we survived that. Man. Like I said, this level is a toughie, and you got that little bit of ball dodging at the end, but not too bad. Okay, you know what, guys? I think I'm actually going to stop the episode here right now. It has been a long episode already, and we're going to take on a few more levels next time, though. So let's go ahead and just cut it off for here, and we'll continue next time with Invisible Fence. So until then, take care, and I will catch you on the flip side.